Hi everyone, just wanted to give you a quick update on what's happening with Kittens with Cannons. This is Lucas, I'm the lead developer on Kittens with Cannons, and we're going to be switching our devlog updates to this audio-video format just to make things easier to do on our end and hopefully give you all a better context into how this is all shaping up. So what you're probably wondering is, why haven't we been releasing more devlogs? And the answer is we've been focusing primarily on creating systems for Kittens with Cannons instead of developing these devlogs. So, but going forward, we're going to have a regular update on Saturdays, and that's going to be headed by Nathan. Nathan is our community manager and our content designer. So what that means is I'll still be narrating these things for better or for worse, but Nathan will just be head of making sure they actually get produced. Okay, but let's actually get into the content that we have been producing recently. Overall, the game's been progressing at a healthy pace. We've got a lot of the tools in there that we need to actually make the game. So we're going to show you some things about our significantly improved demo that we're going to be releasing eventually. We've also got some enemies with vastly improved AI, so they're more competent in combat, and they also have some nicer looking animation. We've got a brand new point of interest system, so that's like a waypoint type of system. And last, we've got some lighting improvements, so everything looks better and it's not just midday all the time. So that demo I talked about, that's going to be a new demo that is separate from our old demo. That old demo is built on an old system. Now we've got a new system. It looks better, it feels better, it just is better, it's easier to build with, and we're going to be releasing that demo in the coming weeks. And yeah, you all will be able to play it at that point. We'll keep you updated on when that's going to be coming about. And enemies. When I talk about enemies, I mean we just have one enemy currently. This enemy is the grunt from last time. It's the little blue guy who kind of just goes around and shoots you. But they now function a lot better. They can actually move up and down as well as left and right, and they can shoot different types of projectiles at a much better pace. So they're overall a more competent enemy. Also, the enemy system that they are based on is very customizable, so that base enemy is what we're going to be using for all future enemies, which will vastly improve our ability to produce new enemies and different types of interesting enemies. Another quality of life feature is the waypoint system. So that is currently just a mark that points you to where you're supposed to go next. It's pretty simple, it's very easy to use. You just follow where it points you to and presto, you're there. So this will help us in the future because it's kind of ambiguous, potentially where you're supposed to go next. So this is just a neat, helpful feature that really clears things up, just makes it easier for people to do stuff. And our lighting system. So this makes it easier for us to adjust the time of day. Like in the demo, we now have dusk and now we have night, and it's going to be very easy for day or even different temperatures of light. We can have like blue light, red light, whatever we want just for the future. That will really help liven up our scenes, make things look better overall, and it's just easier to work with than the previous system we had. So there will be better looking lighting into the future in this project. That's what we're going to talk about for now. There's a lot of other stuff under the hood that we also changed. Pretty much the entire game system has been reworked, but we're not going to talk about that because you can't see that on the surface. But yeah, that's that. We're going to be working on more updates like this in the future every Saturday, like I mentioned. And yeah, until then, this has been Lucas from the Kittens with Cannons dev team, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend.